Hi, today we are going to talk about the 4W Canvas in AI project cycle. We'll be discussing what is 4W Canvas, why do we need the 4W Canvas, what are its components, what are its examples. Finally, I'll be giving you a free template. The first thing is, why do we need the 4W Canvas? 4W Canvas is a problem scoping framework. And why do we need any problem scoping framework? The first thing is we need to have a problem statement. And based on that problem statement, we can start designing a working prototype and then finally get on to the nitty-gritties of planning the project, like who will be developing the solution, what are the estimated project costs, what are the resources, and what are the timelines. For all this, we need to have a very clear-cut problem statement, and that is where the 4W Canvas is helping us. What exactly is the 4W Canvas? Who, what, where, and why? These are the four questions that we will ask about the problem. Who are you solving for? What is the problem, where the problem exists, and why are you solving it? So let's get on to the first W, which is who. So who are you solving the problem for? Who are the stakeholders? When it comes to just the problem, because when you start building the solution, there will be other stakeholders like the developers and the analysts involved. Right now, we are worried only about who is facing the problem. They are the stakeholders, and you need to identify. That is your first W. The second W is what? What is the problem? Now, it seems very counterintuitive that I'm defining the problem and I'm asking what is the problem. Let me clarify this a bit. When we say what is the problem, here we mean what are the pain points. And for this, you need to talk with stakeholders because there will be many problems that they will say that they are facing these three problems. And when you talk to them, then you realize that there is an underlying problem, which is the root cause of all these apparent problems. You have to pinpoint the top pain points that the stakeholders are facing. So that is defining the problem. The next is where. Here you are trying to establish the context. Where exactly the stakeholders are facing these challenges, whether it is in digital space, whether it is in physical space. If you're talking of physical space, then where exactly in their office, their home, they're going to the market, on the road, etc. So you are trying to establish the context. In the where, we also ask that did someone try to solve the problem earlier? If they did try to solve, then why it was not solved? What were the obstacles? And if nobody tried to solve it earlier, then why? That will complete our where. And finally, we ask why. Why are you even trying to solve the problem? How important it is to find a solution? And when we go to a real life problem which an organization is trying to solve, then this why must also include whether it is aligned to the overall goals of the organization. Because if it is not aligned, then the extra effort, the extra resources needed, it might be difficult to allocate them and actually manage them. They might not even have those resources to solve this problem. These are the four questions we ask about any problem that we want to solve. And what is the outcome? The outcome is that we should be able to frame a problem statement that is specific, attainable, and time bound. Specific, that means that I will list out that this exactly is the pain point I'm trying to solve. These are the three pain points I'm trying to solve. And they should not be like, out of this world. They should be achievable within your resources and a specific time frame. It must always be time bound. You will not say that I'm going to solve this problem. You will say I'm going to find a solution in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year. It must always be time bound, because in life, when you do not put a timeline to something, then it actually does not get solved. It will keep getting delayed. So you must have a time bound solution. Now, To frame this problem statement, we should have a format, and this is the most common format that you can use. Dash are facing the problem of dash, in, on, at, dash, and we can dash. It's too many dashes. The first blank is the answer of who, the stakeholder, the name of the people, the name of the group of people are facing the problem of. You list the pain point here that you are going to solve. They might have 5 pain points, but you are only going to solve the 3 top pain points. You will list that. In, on, at, the context where they are actually facing that problem, and we can. Why are we solving the problem? Because we can do this, this, and this. So this is the format that we typically use. You can use for writing the problem statement for any problem that you are trying to solve. Now let's take some examples. The first example is, say there is a long waiting line for the parking area in the mall near your house. People often park their cars on the roads rather than wait for their turn. Now this obviously creates traffic problems. So this is the problem that you are going to solve. The first question, who? So the car owners of the city. What is the problem? They have to wait for a long time for parking space in the XYZ, whatever the mall, when they visit the mall. And why you are trying to solve this problem? Because you have the ability to develop a software that calculates the average wait time before the next parking space falls vacant, so that somebody is waiting in the line, they will know that okay, they have just 2 minutes to wait, and then they'll join the queue and they'll park the car in the parking. So this is how the problem statement can be framed. Let's take another example, something you might identify with better. As the exams are near, you observe all your friends as well as you are tired and sleepy. The school counselor says this is due to inadequate sleep and outdoor activity. So you are trying to solve this problem. So what will be the problem statement? Students of your class, the who, are not getting enough sleep or outdoor activity. Here there are 2 pain points, not getting enough sleep and not getting enough outdoor activity. And you will design an app that tracks all their activities and sends alerts when they are not sleeping or spending time outdoors adequately. This is how you can frame this. I have created a free template that you can download and use for problem statements. I have given the link in the description below. You can just click there and download it. That was all for this video. If you found this useful, please like it and share. And if you have any questions about, please drop a comment and I promise to answer. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so that the next time I post a video, you will get notified immediately. That's all for today. Thank you. Bye-bye.